What is going on, my everythings? It is your girl Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. Happy Monday. We are using the Green Witches Oracle deck. Again, I think it's so dope. I love the reading that I just did with it, and it's going to give you an opportunity to work with a certain herb, or what herb you should be working with for your specific current situation. And if it's not a herb in this deck, it's going to tell you what type of nature element you need to have with you this week. All right, as we are approaching this new moon. So let's tap in Archangel Michael and the Legua. Again, it's the Green Witches Oracle deck. Okay, Archangel Michael and the Legua, please protect me. Protect my mind, my body, and my spirit. We're going to play on my chakras as we tap into only the most important messages that surrounds your current question. Right, we're going to be very specific. So let's see, I'm so excited to use this deck. Wow, snow. Okay, snow. So rest. Okay, this is your resting season. You know, when we moving into winter, you know, in a summertime, things grow. All right, we got a lot of energy. We feeling confident. But as winter time comes, it's time to rest. It's time to hibernate, like the bears, right? So this is also signifying that, you know, the seeds that you sown, right? You scatter them around the earth, all right, when you sow a seed, by doing different deeds, by doing different, having different experiences, whatever you do, whatever service or whatever you do in this world, those are the seeds that you sown, all right, and you scatter them, all right, around the earth, all right, and you ask the soil to help them grow, right, but for a time, the seeds have to remain quiet under the ground, right, before they can launch and burst through that soil and into this world. All right. So this dormancy, right? This season of rest and you not having to do nothing, and you know, you just feeling like nothing is happening, allows, right? And you just trusting that it's doing what needs to be done. Okay. It allows your seeds and your goals and whatever it is that you're planting the opportunity to gather strength. As long as, you know, when we sow real seeds or when we buy a plant, all right, especially when it's not like this, when it's still in the soil like a real seed, all we can do is grow it. You know, we could talk to it, we could talk positively to it, but when the time comes for us to relax, after we done sowed all our seeds, we gotta trust the process, baby. So right now, this is an encouraging time that as we are entering eclipse season, baby, as we are entering winter, guess what? Those seeds that you've just been sowing, all right, those new goals, because we enter into a new moon this week. No, I think it's on the 21st. Don't mark me, go look it up, all right? But to see the new goals that you've been sowing, all right, it's time to rest assured that it's doing what it needs to be done before it bursts through the soil. You know, before you see the fruits of your labor, you're not going to eat the fruit as soon as you plant the seed. You gotta just know that in that time of dormancy, in that time of you not seeing no results of something, but you know you've been putting in work, you know you've been planting your seeds, you know you've been watering yourself, you know you've been just doing everything that you need to do that is aligned and that is going to grow and matter over time. You're going to be good. Does the bear hibernate and be scared to hibernate, or they prepare? All right? Or they prepare. They make sure that they're responsible. They make sure that they got everything that they need. They've been gathering along the way. Little by little, they've been saving. They've been gathering. So the time comes when winter time comes and there's no fruit. That's just like financial literacy. We going into financial literacy because this is just life, ups and downs. All right? If there is a time where seasons are changing and it's a time to rest, it's a time to hibernate, and you was doing what you was doing, you're going to be prepared to relax. You are going to be prepared knowing that the things that you need handled is handled like Say your bills, or say just the things that you need to handle in life. As long as those things are occupied and paid, you're not going. When the seasons change and things start slowing up, guess what? Your things are paid. There's nothing really over your head. All right. You've been gathering food or stretching it or doing what you need to do, because everything is an up and down. One time you'll have good business and things flowing, and then seasons changing where it's just not like that this season. But you have enough to last you until those seeds that you've been sowing, the new seeds, start producing. But right now, whatever seeds that you was producing before should be enough to sustain you. So that way you can really hibernate and really rest. The bed is not worrying about not having enough food. All the bed is doing is worrying about resting, baby. This is your resting season. Spirit is saying the fruits that you produce from those previous seeds that you've sown is going to last you through the winter, baby. It's going to last you. You're not going to be worrying this winter, because you stewarded over your responsibilities correctly with the seeds that was already producing fruit, right? A tree not going to produce a fruit all year round. Literally. You got to be gathering little by little. Okay? Because nature, you have no control over these seasons. Okay? You don't have no control over that when that cycle turns. You just got to be prepared. All right? This is a slow, winter time coming. Everybody with their family, Christmas time coming. All right? As long as I did my responsibilities, as long as I've been doing enough with the seeds that I have been producing with, the fruits that I have been producing with, God's saying this winter is going to be your rest season. Okay? The snow card also tells you that now is the optimal time to set things in motion right now. Plant your seeds and nurture them as much as you can, because we going into winter. Everybody want to be with their family. Everybody want to be solidified. Everybody want to be cozy up. We don't want to be burning ourselves out. Okay? So acting when you acted, all right, is preparing your future for this snowy time. All right, you get to experience snow, you get to experience fun, you get to experience play. Empress! Excuse me, y'all. Look. Those eggs, they ready to hatch. Hold on. Come here. You see how you was doing the work in springtime, baby? You see how now you can rest and recover and rejuvenate and really enjoy this winter time? All right, because springtime come, the seeds that you have sown now, where you get to relax and allow it to get strong in this time of dormancy. Springtime coming, it's ready to hatch. All right, this is all talking about rebuilding, awakening, rebirthing. Keep going. Keep your energy in motion. Keep evolving. Keep dreaming. Keep accomplishing. Keep making things happen here on earth. And being in a state of frequency when things are starting to slow up and it's time to rest. All right? And it's time to recover and rejuvenate. You're not panicked. Your nervous system is not in survival mode, because the seeds that you've sown already, that bear fruit, it's enough, and you made it enough. You put things in order for it to last this winter. Congratulations. All right, let's get another card out here. That's also knowing, paying attention to, the seasons. The earth. Getting in tune with nature. Ooh, look at this crystal. This is a carnelian. All right, this is energy. This is red. This is leadership. This is creativity. All right, if you've been lighting candles, or if you've been just tapping into what fuels you, what sparks you, what lights you on fire, baby. You done became solid. A crystal is solid. It might look fragile, and it is fragile, but it's solid at core. Oh my gosh. Spirit is also calling you to get a cornelian crystal. All right, cornelians is associated with creativity and energy. All right, two elements that enhance leadership. All right, that's the candles on each side. One candle is for creativity and one candle is for leadership. And combine those two together, it creates a cornelian crystal. All right, that enhances leadership with those two elements combined. All right, cornelians also can strengthen your leadership qualities. You stepping into your leadership season. Where you know how when I think of a leader, I think of a boss. I don't even care if you got a 9 to 5. All right, I just think of a leadership role in your life where you are making things work for you. All right, so if you have a 9 to 5 and you are going to work, you know you got to go to work. You are getting up early or you getting enough sleep so that way it won't feel draining, where you could really apply your talents and your wisdom and your leadership skills and not just be burnt out. Like whatever you're implementing in your daily routines and your habits and your structure, all right, it's strengthening and enhancing your leadership. All right, cornelians, again, get a cornelian. In my last reading, it was speaking about bezos. Now it's talking about cornelians. I'm gonna show you one. Hold on. Cornelians can, again, strengthen your leadership qualities and help you find creative solutions to problems or ways to support your team. So this is all of the qualities that you have to hold you down in the winter. It's really giving big boss energy, y'all. All right. If you have to take the lead in something or are handed a situation, a lot of you guys this week are being promoted. A lot of you guys this week are being given a higher title. All right, so if you have to take the lead in something or are handed a situation that needs a firm hand, you have it as you are embodying the energy of the cornelian. All right, this gives you the confidence to do what needs to be done, even if it will make, whatever, okay? Cornelians, the orange color comes from iron oxide, all right? So your iron, I'm getting Ogun energy, all right? It carries iron, the iron oxide that is from this color, it carries iron associations as well. So as a protection, we use Ogun. Ogun is the warrior of iron. Okay? So you definitely need to be working with iron. All right? This is energy. This is pure energy. Energy in motion is what I'm hearing. Okay? You are fully protected with this energy too, because not only do you use cornelian crystals for leadership, but it gives you the protection that is needed. Okay, so right now it's like everything is protected. You get to be at peace. Y'all done really set yourselves up when it comes to gathering, when it comes to, just being prepared, again, just for the seasons changing and not being able to do nothing about it. You can't force your crops to grow faster unless you start putting in pesticides, just things that is not natural. You don't want to do that. You want to be prepared so things go naturally, so you could be in sync with growth. Prepared when it's time to hibernate. All right, right now with this crystal and hibernation time, you good, your energy good. I'm hearing warm. Even in this snow, even in this cold, all right, you still got warmth. You still got heat. Ashe. So again, the cornelian card tells you to take control and be brave. Look within for motivation and strength that you have, and you have what it takes to be a leader. And that's why you are being called to work with this, visualize it if you can't purchase it. All right, but just know that combining the elements that you've been combining has produced major assurance in the season of winter, because you got the heat. You got the water, snow, and air, and fire, heat. You know, fire and water is temperance. Everything is good. You hear me? You could turn it hot or cold or warm. All right, it gives you warm. Okay? So, and that's balance. That's balancing energies. Okay? So, this is amazing. So, let's tap in and get you 3 cards from this deck. Ooh, the Fool card. All right, I'm telling you, this is a new journey of discovery and leadership. All right, not only taking risk as the Fool card, but really having it pay off those risks, those risks was worth the rewards. You know, oftentimes certain risks is not worth rewards. All right, these risks that you took is worth every reward that you get because it sets you up for winter. All right, you didn't have the courage to embrace change. You know, seasons is changing, and you got to embrace that. You got to roll with that because, again, you have no control over that. So the way you've embraced change with courage in this Fool energy, all right, the way you took risk and was adventurous, now you can relax. All right, Spirit, look out. Something could have happened on the 12th. I'm getting the World card too, like completion with this 12. Spirit, give me more on this energy. What, the Unicorn. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this card is. 33, master number 33. If you are master number 33, rep your life path in the comments, baby. All right, success, hope, freedom, healing. All right, mystical things are all happening to you because you believed. Literally, this talks about embodying different. You are different. You are different for a reason. All right, people can't understand your uniqueness. All right, you might have a lot of color. You might have a different way you dress with this unicorn. All right, but unicorns are beautiful. They're magical, mystical. All right, beings that have fascinated people for centuries. Every time you see a unicorn, you just feel magical. It taps in also healing your inner child by being strong and brave. Your nervous system feels safe in your decisions making, baby, by your crazy and risky decisions. Okay? These, unicorn symbolizes fresh hope. It symbolizes purity. It symbolizes individuality. All right? Gentleness. Sweet success. It brings many blessings to your life. Anytime a unicorn appears in a fairy tale, you know there's blessings. You know there's something magical happening. All right. It is a true it's a good omen. It's a good omen that this card has came out. There's nothing but good omens that you've been seeing. And let me tell you, omens are real. Read The Alchemist. All right, The Alchemist. All right, it tells you about omens. And anytime you see a positive omen or anytime there is a consecutive wins in your life, anytime you are doing something that is producing positive results and increase, those are good omens and you need to keep doing them. Like if you see a unicorn, if you have a vision or a dream of a unicorn, you know that you're in the right direction. You know that you are about to prepare for whimsical things. I'm hearing Wonderland. This is your land of just wonder and exploring. You have no restrictions. All right? You create, things appear magically. It's something about your crown chakra that is completely connected with that point. All right? Seeing a unicorn again in a dream indicates you can meet, somebody or something that allows you good fortune and will feel, you're going to feel encouraged and positive and more confidence with whatever magic you've been producing. All right? For personal relationships, personal and romantic relationships, the unicorn card represents faithfulness and pure love, baby. All right, you can expect a great deal of passion and and could even possibly experience one of the most romantic freaking times you have ever had in your whole entire life. All right. For some of you guys, you might begin a wonderful new friendship that brings immense joy. All right. But relationships could be very exciting. All right. And feel like the purest love of them all, like you have never felt before. And you might even find that what you were looking for, such as a soulmate connection, is closer than you think. All right? There's a newfound sense of yourself. You feel magical. All right? You feel beautiful. You finally are accepting your flaws and what makes you different. Okay? So this is a vibe. All right, this week. This vibe also indicates a time when women become mothers and new family members are welcomed. So congratulations for those of you guys that are bringing in a little unicorn in your life. All right, if you've been having dreams about unicorns or just seeing them in magazines, all right, this vibe is definitely indicating y'all mothers out there becoming mothers, or those women that wants to become mothers, even adding to the family, baby. All right, but whatever the situation is with these cards, it will be unlike anything you have ever gone through previously. All right, unicorn symbolizes freedom, so be sure to give your partners or friends plenty of space right now. All right, career and money wise, selecting the unicorn card you might see a climb in the results that you've been producing at work, and your health, and your routines, and your profession. All right, jobs, offers are coming to you effortlessly. Some people might even start new careers, or be offered 2 jobs that is going to allow you to express yourself even more. All right. But with the flowing positive energy that comes with the unicorn and comes with the Fool, anything can happen right now. Okay. So if y'all been seeing rainbows, okay, that is a pot at the end of the rainbow, baby. Okay. So congratulations. Remember, rep y'all set what life path y'all are. If specifically a life path 33, baby, that's a master number. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck. Look at all of these coins. All right, goals, coins, number 13. Okay. Progress in a positive way. All right, progress and professionalism, personal goals has been achieved. All right. The money that is coming in is like pure gold. Gold holds value. Okay, look at all these coins. The number 13 is giving ancestors. It's giving reimbursement. It's giving rewards. Okay, literally, it's giving the fruits. Like, remember what I said? With all these coins right here, this is enough to sustain you to spring when those other seeds plant. Okay, so if you've been feeling if you have been feeling bored or restless, all right, more vulnerable at this time, don't worry about it. All right, it's because the things that is around you, or the things that's probably you've been doing in the past, you're outgrowing it. All right, you're becoming more stronger. You get this whimsical feeling. Okay. You might even be able, with all of this resources and material possessions and money, earnings. Y'all see this card? All right. You could possibly be even being called to invest into a new skill because you got it. All right. And that could prioritize and occupy your time this winter. All right. So whatever money that's coming in for you, it's enough money for you to invest into it. And that money is going to come back tenfold, because I'm hearing whatever course you're going to be guided to, all right, is going to last when those seeds bust through. Okay? Right now, it's looking like you're letting old plans, concepts, and expectations go. All right? You are beginning a fresh new start. Big changes are in store for you right now. All right? You've been trusting your instincts. You've been playing on your hunches. You've been investing your money properly, and you could also gain some extra money right now. All right, like a payout, or because again, you're trusted for your personal and romantic relationships, many doors are closing, but just let them right now. Because the doors that is opening for you, no man could shut, but every man can't enter. This is a lot of resources and wealth and stability. Okay? You now have the chance to completely change your life if you move forward and leave the past behind once and for all. All right, a relationship, personally, romantically, a relationship that may be draining you or holding you back is going to end. All right, and this is necessary for y'all personal progress in this time. Take a snapshot of this, of these cards, and y'all could Google them. All right, later on. Fresh relationships and personal goals are being realized and met over these weeks ahead. All right, great changes and a new way of life are emphasized because of the status and the evolving that you've done on a physical and material level. All right, personal sacrifices that you've done and made in order to fulfill your dreams are producing major results, so you can chill and rest and contemplate during snow time. All right, for those of you guys that are in a place and in an environment that never snowed, all right, I'm hearing you are going to see snow probably in the first time in your life, wherever you at, or it hasn't snowed in a while. And this is going to be your confirmation that unexpected things, and things that haven't happened in so long are happening. Things are changing. All right. So congratulations for those of you guys that have never seen snow before or haven't seen it in a while due to where you relocated to. You're going to see snow. All right. A meeting with someone is going to boost your self-esteem and bring on dramatic changes to your finances. All right. Act on this advice or you're going to regret it later. Okay. For career and money, you have ideas to convey and people to pursue right now. Okay? Don't undersell yourself. You're going to soon be in the driver's seat of like a real secured position in life. And things is going to certainly go in your favor. All right, this is a unique achievement. With this unicorn and with these coins and with this gold, this is a unique achievement that has made you or will make you and those around you feel so proud. All right, kicking major goals and plans that's really producing results, like they're going to be proud. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. This week is big, and you have all it takes, Spirit is saying, for resting season, for this hibernation that is approaching. Love y'all.